Thank you. And now let me invite France.
Merci.
Thank you, President. President, the human rights situation in Syria remains one of the most serious situations in the world. 12 years since the start of the repression, the Syrian tragedy continues to call upon humanity's conscience to bother all of us and each and every member of this council. France has been unceasing its efforts to make sure that the human rights situation in Syria remains on the agenda of the international community as a priority. This is why France presents, together with the other sponsors, a resolution to each session of the Council. We will not get used to the situation. We will not resign ourselves to the horror that the Syrian people are living with and have been for years. Without commitment of the regime to a credible political solution, which is inclusive, based on the provisions of Resolution 2254 of the Security Council, there can be no sustainable peace in Syria and no safe, dignified, voluntary return of refugees and displaced persons. For the benefit of the Syrian people, France will remain firm. We will not change our position vis-à-vis the regime until there has been genuine, sustainable progress based on a political solution pursuant to Resolution 2254. Resolution once again renews the mandate of the Commission of Inquiry. It is vital to combat impunity and to fight for justice in Syria. It condemns the deadly violence inflicted on the Syrian people and calls for essential humanitarian aid to be received without any impediments, and to provide information to be provided to those who wish to know the fate of their kith and kin. And the regime must immediately free all persons who they're arbitrarily detaining and to shed light on the fate of those who have disappeared. The earthquake of 6th of February was an additional tragedy for the Syrian people, and France was mobilised to provide relief. But this does not exonerate the regime from complying with its obligations. It does not make us forget the brutality of the regime to its people and the war crimes and the crimes against humanity which it is responsible for. Today, there's some 6 million refugees and a similar number of internally displaced persons. 350,000 people have died. 155,000 persons have been disappeared. Most of them have been through the prisons of the regime. France will keep combating in favour of impunity, and we call upon all member states of the Council to vote in favour of this resolution.